Alright, looks like we're live. We're just on here for a quick hit tonight. Another quick hitter. Got things to do tomorrow. Had some things to do tonight, so just getting on for what we can get on for today. We'll just jump right in. Try not to spill my water over here. We're doing bank rolls. Opened the penny box a couple days ago. See what we can find. What's up, Walt? Oh man, look at that copper corrosion on that sucker. So far, so good. How about yourself? I'm having a fantastic day. I got the lawn mowed. I got time to do some projects and time to look at some coins. So that's what it's all about. So 87 Philly, we're making sure we're going to weigh all of our 80s. We're looking for copper on those ones. Looking for that 3.1 gram 1983 or later, or the 82 small date Denver. That'd be sweet. Or the 2000 Wham. Do you need something? Sure. You're welcome. Love you too. Jungle lawn, man. My lawn, it seems like it dies by mid-June each year. We got inch and a half of rain last night. Much needed, very much needed rain. Everything greened up quite nicely in the last day. So I was out there mowing again today. I mowed it just last weekend already. There's the spots that get some extra shade in front of the house or whatever. Just growing like crazy. The dandelions are growing like crazy. So knocked the whole yard down to the highest length on my lawnmower. If I mow it down any farther, it's probably just going to kill the whole darn thing. So, what's up, Carmel? Welcome back. We're on for a quick hitter tonight. We're looking for Wheaties. We're separating our copper. We're looking for those varieties and errors that add extra value to just very common change. Oh, that's 72. I got so distracted. The 72 Denver, we have some things to look for in this one. Adds value. It's change everybody has in their house. Everyone's got a change. Everyone's got a couple of Wheaties sitting around, or at least I assume so. Small things you can find add value. So the 72 Denver, we're looking for a DDO, double die obverse. And we're just looking for anything that adds value to these coins. Damage does not add value, unfortunately. All right, moving on. 63 Denver. So the 72 is copper, going in the copper bin. Those are like 3 to 4 cents. Just in copper value alone. So if you save that, you're already ahead. 63 Denver. We're looking for a DDO or a repunched mint mark as well. So not only is it copper, it could have some letters that are repunched or mint mark repunched. Adds extra value on top of the already added value. So yeah, it can take some time to look at coins, but that's what it's all about. So we're separating our copper. Anything 1981 or earlier is going to be copper. And then on the years that NGC coin, like this 87 Denver, this is I would typically call this a cup holder coin, but it looks like it's got like rust buildup on it as well. This one probably spent some time on the ground rather than a cup holder. The 87 Denver, we're looking for that repunched mint mark. This one just got a little bit of schmooze on it. Right about here. See, it looked like maybe it was a repunched to the east, but this one's repunched to, let's see, 87. Let's see. I got NGC coins variety plus open off to the side. This one's repunched south, so no evidence of that. We are going to weigh it. Keegan coming in hot. It's oxidized. I am not a chemical specialist whatsoever, so I appreciate all the input you guys have. Yep, looks like oxidation to me. That's what I'm talking about. 66 Philadelphia. Another copper one. We got a lot of copper in this roll, which is good. That means, yeah, at least wasn't mined for copper yet. 66, we're looking for DDOs and DDRs. Oxidation. We have a chemical specialist at work that I refer all of my chemical needs. So I appreciate the input. Looking for that DDO, looking for that DDR. Looking for something to make this penny worth more than a penny. Can you imagine finding a penny worth $1,000 just by a couple of marks on it? That 1909 S mint mark with the VDB initials on the reverse. That 1983 copper cent weighing 3.1 grams. Thousands of dollars just by throwing it on the scale. Nothing special. I don't know about ungraded, but you just find those little tidbits. You spend some time looking at some change. You do quick hits every once in a while, or if you go to the gas station, you look at your pocket change. Weedy. You get a Wheaties from time to time. They're there. You can be that guy in the take a penny, leave a penny. Oh, there's a little bit older Queen Elizabeth the Tooth, 1965 model. This is going to weigh 3.25 grams. Copper Canadians, 3.25 grams. We're going to put that in the 4-in jar. It's a pretty sweet find right there. See, 83. If you find a 1983, nothing special. It's got a bunch of wear on it. It's got a bunch of bag marks on it. But if this sucker weighs 3.1 grams copper, it's not supposed to. Comes in at 2.5 grams. If it weighs 3.1 grams, that's all it has to do. So 1983 and later, you get a 3.1 gram US cent. You are in the money, my friends. In the money. 72 Denver, we're looking for that DDO. Doubled die obverse, or heads for those of you guys that don't know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Walt. 2023 Philly, so no mint mark. You look at the VDB, and you look for the extra V. Hopefully we can come across some of those. 1999 Phillies, we're looking for the wide AM on the reverse. The A and the M in America. If they're touching, it's not the right one. This one they're touching. We are looking for something like this. This is a 2000, same thing though. 2000 Philly, wide AM. We're looking for this. So 2000 Philly, wide AM. A and the M. Big old space in between them suckers. That was not supposed to happen. So that's what we're looking for on those suckers. Shield. Is this more oxidation, my friend? Is that 2019 maybe? 2019, maybe a Denver. I don't know. Too nasty to tell. Seabass, what do you know about foreign coins? What do you know about Canadian pennies and dimes? Maybe some loonies or toonies. I have a small handful of those, being from North Dakota. Come across them every once in a while in like the Coinstar. This one's got coloring. Someone colored with black marker. Maybe some Sharpay. I'd like to learn about some foreign coins. I have not spent much time on foreign coins yet. I have a whole jar. I have some Kazakhstan dollar bills. Got from my mechanic. I don't know. 63 out of Denver. We're looking for that DDO and the repunched mint mark on this Sharpay. Lincoln. Nothing going on there. 2022. Oh, another Canadian. Back-to-back Canadians. This one does not look so coppery. This is a 1987 1 cent. This got the whatever they call it, the flat rim. This other one was a rounded rim. You can see the difference right there. I wonder what a 1987 Canadian cent weighs. 2.55. Interesting. Here we go. Still got the young design of, yeah, same design, just slightly newer coin. If you didn't know, these Canadians, as they get older, guess what? Queen Elizabeth also gets older. Did you guys know that? This one is a 2006 model. Look at that old woman. No disrespect. 87 Denver, looking for that RPM. First, we're going to weigh it. John, I would say yes. Yes, they are. It's probably not super common. You're going to find one that's worth $1,000 or anything, but you find one where that's worth $5. So a penny, instead of being worth 3 cents worth of its copper, it's worth $5. Seems like a no-brainer to me. That's just me, though. I'm a nerd. I'm kind of a nerd, so. You find a Wheatie, it's a 1909. It's even a key date, just a key date. You don't even have to look for other things. I got all distracted here. Here's a 59 first year Lincoln Memorial. There's all kinds of RPMs on these suckers. So back to what I was saying. Key dates on wheat cents. Let me pull up my book here. So if it's got like, I don't know, a rough number, less than a handful of million mintages. Let's see here. So, just a quick example. A lot of these 1935, 245 million minted, worth 20 cents. These are retail prices. These are not what you're going to get from the coin people at the coin place. 33 Denver, 6.2 million minted, $4 in very good 8. So that's very worn out condition. 31S, less than a million minted. Right off the bat, $75. Key dates. Oh, John, you already know about key dates. What am I even trying to... Yeah. But, yeah, there is... I mean, I don't know what the values are on, like, slightly doubled or things like that. But I just like looking for them. And you know what? After I find them, that's when I'm going to look up what it's worth. We're just getting distracted. We're on it for a quick hit. We're on here for a short time. Wait. We're on here for a good time, not a long time. So 59 Denver, we're looking for RPMs like crazy. That's all. So yeah, not seeing a whole lot there. Let's see. Yeah, if you learn something, you have to double tap your screen. That's the rules around here. 1981. This is definitely a copper cent right there. 85. No worries, John. I'm a little scattered tonight. I'm just trying to get through some coinage. Ooh, that's an odd one. 2.6. Why would something like this, 85 Denver, be 2.6? Definitely can see the zinc underneath there. Scale must be a little bit off. That's weird. 2.5. 2.6. That's a weird one. I don't know. 85. Not supposed to weigh 2.6, but it does. No idea if it's worth a whole lot. We're going to go on to the next roll here. I got my special coin opener, coin pointer, my little friend. Say hello to my little friend. We're going to see if we can find some Wheaties. Oh, also, I got my Hellman and Hunt stickers in. Brand new, hot off the presses. Pretty stoked about that. So if we find any wheat cents, I'm going to try to give them away on here. And then I'll also mail out a Hellman and Hunt's sticker as well. 2021 Denver Shield. Some of these there's not a whole lot to look for. Still look at both sides. You never know, you might find something crazy. What was that? 79 copper. Set that aside in the copper. You can find like lamination errors. You can find other people's fingerprints if you wanted to go sleuthing. 89. Maybe it's a copper one. No such luck. Nothing doing. Thanks for the sub, John. Appreciate you. 88. We're looking for the reverse of 89. By those there, initials there. Looking for the 89 reverse design. Oh man, I can't even flip a coin. 23 Denver, should have been a Philadelphia. Then we can look for that VDBV. 98. Oh man, hold on. 88. 88, we're also looking for a doubled ear. 84, 88, 97 Phillies are looking for that doubled ear. I'm not seeing it there. 2015 Denver. A 94. If it was a Philly, you'd be looking for extra columns. Ooh, another 88. Hoping for copper. Coming up with a stinking zinkin' Lincoln. We'll look for that. Reverse of 89, but this one's a Denver, so we're not going to be looking for the doubled ear. 2022, another Zinkin. 1993, that one's got a lot of wear. Spent a considerable amount of time in someone's used car that got sold to the next guy and sold to the next guy, never to be spent. Until a nerd like me pulled it out of there, brought it back to the bank because there's nothing on it. 64 Denver, we are looking for that RPM. Repunched mint mark where it was repunched south. So you would see a little bit of the previous mint north, obviously. What's up, Mandy? Welcome in. We're on here for a good time, but on for a short time, or however that saying goes. Somebody will get it. We're just looking for Wheaties, varieties, errors, all the good stuff. Copper, we're separating out our copper. Decent looking 74. More copper on 81. Now it's got some interesting toning to it. Darkening, I don't know, 13 shield. 72, this one's all wore out. This one got spent on something a time or two. 72 Denver, looking for the DDO. The RPM, kind of hard to see these letters. Lots of wear and tear. A little bit of schmooze and grime on it. 19 Phillies. We're trying for a thickened date. The 9 always seems like it's fat. I don't know who designed the 9. Why didn't they talk to the guys that designed the 2, 0, and 1? They're like, yeah, we're going to use 2 micron thick numbers. And this guy's like, I'm going with a 10 micron. I don't know. Seems like a silly way to design a coin to me, but Who am I? 82 large date Denver. We'll just check it for some copper. Coming in at 3.1 grams. So you know it's copper. 17 Philly. I don't know why. I should know this, why they put the Philly mint mark on the 17s. It's the only one. Just the 17s. Does anyone save these? I have not saved these. I've discarded $1 million of these. Just trying to get through some coinage today. A little hype. I had a lot of caffeine. 95 Denver, looking for a double die obverse. Got some nice crisp letters on this sucker. A little bit of schmooze to deal with there. 83 Denver. Got some interesting stripes on this one. Now, what would cause that? Oxidation, maybe? Maybe some oxidation. I don't know. That's interesting. That is interesting. It's a layer of something. Nastiness. It's an interesting coin. It's like a zebra stripe. Keeping everything pre-2000. That's a lot of coinage. Seabass, what are you doing with those? Pre-2000. You just kind of hanging on to them? Just for funsies, you might say? I can't afford to do that, man. I gotta have a fund to go back to the bank with. Otherwise, I'm plumb out of coins. My whole coin table will be filled up, plumb full. Oh, there's an 84 Philadelphia. We're looking for a DDO. We're looking for doubled ears, beards, ties. Ears, beards, and ties. And a DDO in the lettering. Got some rim damage. Interesting. 2011. 83 Denver, looking for that copper cent. You are not wrong, Seabass. They're going to be old eventually. That is, if there's one thing we know, coins from 2024 will be old in 2104. 2124. Took me a minute to get there. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. 2001 Denver. 77 Denver. It'll all be a cashless enterprise by then, I'm sure. And then they'll just be antiques. They'll still be collectible, I'm sure. 89 out of Denver. Checking that one on the scale. Looking for a copper. Coming up with zinc. Stinkin' Zinc and Lincoln. 92, we're looking for that close AM. I don't think I see it. Gotta weigh my 84 real quick before I toss it back in the bin. Looking for the close AM on all 92s. Alright, we're on to roll numero tres. Numero tres. Already? Holy cow. Been only on 24 minutes. We're cruising right along here. We got a bunch of copper in here. For sure. Full set from 1900 to 2000. That'd be quite the accomplishment. I can say I've I could fill from 1940 up to 2000. But prior to that, man, I don't know. Good luck. Does it count if someone sends it to you? Even if they have to find it in pocket change, though. Don't get me wrong. Because I found a 1909 S Indian head, which is a key date. It was in super rough shape. But a 09, where are you? 1909 S. Check this out. 09 S, Indian, small cent, 309,000. It says $300. Pretty sure it's a 09. Maybe it's a 08. Now I'm blanking. It probably wasn't an 09. It was probably an 08. I think it was about $1 million minted. But I found that in a bankroll. It wasn't, I guess it wasn't pocket change. It was a bankroll. Does that count? Oh, another Canadian, 1981. I think that's going to be a copper one. It says 2.69. Usually mine's 0.01 high. Another copper. Jeez. Those early Wheaties key dates, man, I don't know. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say you couldn't do it. That'd be an accomplishment, though, that's for sure. I would have to be congratulatory on that one. Let me know if it happens. How close are you, by the way? How many have you found? Probably everything down to wheat cents, I would think. Those ones would be pretty simple to find. 14 Denver. 14 Philly. All right, let's keep going. 98. Should have been a Philadelphia. Could look for that wide AM. Ooh, the 69 Denver. We're looking for the weak or no FG and the floating roof. So I would say this is a weak one, but it's not as weak as some I found. And then that floating roof. It's not a floating roof. 60 some odd billion of those minted. Pretty sure. If my memory serves me. 65 Philadelphia. What do we got in a 65? Nothing. Nothing doing. Just some copper. 83, looking for a copper there. That you're doing better than I thought. 35 to 2,000. You've been looking for a while. When did you start this venture? How long ago? Has it been years and years and decades, or is this fairly new idea of yours? 6 years, holy smokes! I'm actually really impressed. You must go through some change. You must have some good luck with some boxes too to get that many. 71 copper. 2008. Yeah, like I said, I could probably do down to 40 in pretty short order. But getting them 30s, it's getting pretty tough these days. 64, we're just looking for the RPM. 2005. I thought at one point, like I love the nerdy data. It'd be sweet to like tally up. I'm probably 3 to 4 years into coin hunting itself. So it would have been interesting to know from the start how many boxes of coins you search. Calculate that out to how many coins you search. Zoom in a little bit on this guy. Looking for the 88 reverse of 89. No, it's not looking like it. Could have been. Here's a 23 Philly, looking for that extra V. We'll keep her zoomed in nice and close. We're looking down here at the VDB. Looking for an extra V. Somewhere's in this vicinity. Just got a damage mark off to the right there. 2019 Denver. Exactly. I would nerd out like crazy on that type of stuff. What's up, Jay? Got your email. Appreciate it, man. I have a couple of emails to reply to. Don't worry, I will get to you. Check out the information you guys are sending. If you want to be like Jay, send me an email, helmetandhunts@gmail.com. If you have interesting coin pictures you want to share, questions, feedback, I'll give my 2 cents on anything. That's my word, and I'm sticking to it. 95 Denver, trying to find that DDO. Let's get zoomed back out here a little bit. Do a quicker check on these. We'll zoom in a little bit. And we had some thunderstorms roll through here last night. I slept like trash, thinking that neighborhood was going to start on fire, you know. It's been so dry. Been so dry. Crazy dry. Go outside, mow your grass, worry about fires dry. Now it's kind of moist out there, so that's good. 85D. .5. Hoi oi oi, this is a ground coin, some more specialized oxidation for y'all. What is that, an 81? Possibly. Where did you go? Let's put the side light, see if I can get anything with the side light. I see a 9. And I see a 7. Was that 1997? Maybe? 1987? I don't know. No idea. Sounds good, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Be looking forward to that. I'll have something on the return for you. How's that sound? 2011 out of Denver. I gotta get this dumped here. My cup is getting full. It runneth over. The zinc. The zinc. Seabass, you talking about fires or thunderstorms? Probably thunderstorms. Yeah, that makes more sense. We had or not we, but North Dakota had a twister touchdown last night on the northeastern portion of the state, I'm pretty sure. Some dude had couple of roofs get ripped off. No bueno. No bueno at all. Sometimes you gotta take the bad with the rain, I guess. But man, whole state of North Dakota, basically central, just had storms rip roaring through. There's a fatty right in the middle there. I want to look at that one. Looks like it's got some new little corrosion oxidation going on there too. It's my favorite word now, oxidation. Next up, oxidation station. 2000 Denver. There's a copper 80. 84 Denver. We're going to weigh it and then we'll look for that double date. Holy smokes. Fires and thunderstorms and all kinds of stuff. Oh, I still got my side light on. What are we even doing over here? We're like newbies. Pretty sure most of the country is drier than a bone right now. Ready to go up and smoke like Cheech and Chong. $77, Denver's obviously a copper. $92, looking for the cam. We'll put under the scope, but we already know it's not a cam. Should have been, should have, would have. 68 out of Denver. Pretty sure there's RPMs here. 68, yeah, RPM and a DDR to look for. There's some damage, some interesting coloring on that one. 2024 nickels, $2, huh? Oh man, my water's gone. I do save my 2024 nickels. What's up, Stellan? What's up, Coin Hunter? Welcome in. Another Canadian. Here's a slightly older version of Queen Elizabeth the Tooth. This is a 2002. Must be some sort of commemorative 50-year design. We're going to look at this design. See? Younger on the right, a little bit older to the left. Let's get this third one up in the mix here. Oldie on the top. Grandma Lizzie. She just kept getting older. And her coin also got older. So pretty cool. 79 Denver. Man, I should get some dollar bills. Go through some dollar bills on here. Pre-2000 dollar bills are $3 to $6. Isn't that nuts? That is nuts. So that was a crookedy mint mark. 77 Denver. Nothing super special to look on this one, but I just want to look at this mint mark. Maybe a little damaged. A little small and damaged. I have a handful of star notes, not rare and valuable star notes, but they're star notes nonetheless. I have a couple of hundreds, I got a handful of 20s, a couple 5s, a bunch of 1s. Pretty cool. I don't know if I have any 10s though. I'd have to look. I got them in like the plastic sleeves and whatnot. Hiding out in my basement somewhere, I guess, for a rainy day fund. Something like that. 87 Denver, looking for that RPM. Got a little bit of schmooze up here. Making it look like an RPM, but it's not. So we'll just weigh it instead. I've also found dollar bills before, or bills with like extra ink on them for the serial numbers. I don't have any fancy serial numbers. I don't know a whole lot about serial numbers, but be willing to give it a try and learn something. 2015 Philly. These ones were looking for that double die obverse as well. We're going to finish up this roll, then we're going to call it done for the quick hit. I'm hoping I find a wheat cent in here. That's my hope. Hoi, 1991 Denver. More oxidation for y'all. $88. We're looking for copper and reverse of 89. Most of the things I say out loud is just so I remember them. But maybe you guys are picking up on these as well. So 97, looking for that doubled ear. 97 Philly. Red and blue, $5. You want to get graded? Okay, okay. What does it cost to get a bill graded? Hey, there we go. There's a 57 Philly. Didn't even look at it on the roll before I picked it up. Otherwise, we would have done a little guessing game. First wheat cent. Maybe we can get a second one out of this roll. We'll see. Got some oxidation pits on it. I call it corrosion pits, but. So wheat. There's that wheatie. 57 Denver. That is worthy of a like. Oh, we'll throw that under the scope too. Take a gander at that sucker right there. 57, got to pull up the wheatie tab. Wheat reverse, 57, Philadelphia. Nothing to look for on this, except for that it's a wheatie. Booyah! All right, we have something to give away now. We have something to give away. So when we get done with this roll, we have about 10 coins left. When we get done with this roll, we'll do a little guessing game. And whoever wins, I will mail them this wheat cent. And along with it, one of these fancy Hellman and Hunt stickers. I will put the wheat cent in a cardboard flip as well. Mail that sucker off with the rest of them I got. So somebody's gonna win it. All you guys have to do is participate. Somebody's gonna win it. So stick around. We're almost done with this roll. Everyone double tap that screen for that wheat cent find. Maybe we can get a double header. That'd be sweet too. Seabass, the only one excited we found a wheatie. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Show a little enthusiasm. I can't be excited for everybody. Let's see. What can we find? Copper, 78. 2013. We got some celebrations going on. Down to the last two, we got 2024 shiny Denver. A lot of bag marks on that sucker. Last one, 1991. Got a little bit of a wood grain effect going on there. It's pretty cool. But not as cool as this sucker. This 57 Denver wheat cent. We're going to give it away. I will mail it to the winner along with this Hellman and Hunt sticker. Look at it. Almost identical. They did pretty good on that. The only problem I have with the design is the United States of America is a little too close to the wheat ears, but pretty dang good. We're giving this sucker away right now. 57 Denver. We'll go with, I'm going to write a number down. See, on this, I'm going to write a number down on here. You guys are going to guess it. Whoever guesses the number gets the wheat cent. How's that sound? Chuck a thumbs up in the chat. That sounds good. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. All right, we're going to pick a number between 60 and 75. Pick a number between 60 and 75. Go. If I only get one guess, then maybe that's the winner anyway, but I got my number locked in. Seabass, you're probably the only one here anyway. It's fine if you are. Seabass guesses 66. Everyone else probably left already. Any other guesses? The guessing window is closing soon. That's how some of these go sometimes. Oh, Jay's in with a 71. Any other guesses? Just one guess. I'm just going to go with the closest one. All right, we got two guesses. That's probably all we're going to get. All right, we're giving away, where did I even put that thing? Oh, it's up here. 57 Denver. number between 60 and 75. I had to do that just so people didn't start guessing early. Carmel, you have a guess as well? Number between 60 and 75. All right, going once, going twice. There we go, 72. Congratulations, Jay. I will mail this sucker off to you. Just send me an email. I don't know if I have your email yet or your mailing address. Email me your mailing address. I'll send this off to you. HellmanHunts@gmail.com. I'm pretty sure you already have my email. So congratulations to Jay, the winner of this fine 57 Philly. Oh, and he wants to give it to Seabass. Seabass, you interested? Can go towards your circulated cents. Wheat cent. You probably already have a 57, but. So, Jay or Seabass, send me an email, HellmanHunts@gmail.com. If you guys both email me, okay, Seabass will take it. Well, thanks, Jay, for giving it up. You're the winner, but you gave it to Seabass. So, Seabass, send me an email, HellmanHunts@gmail.com. I will mail this wheat cent in a flip to you and a Hellman and Hunt sticker. So, congrats. Seabass. Seabass, oh no, Seabass Fishing. 57 Denver coming at you. All right, that's all I have time for tonight, guys. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm getting on. Thursday, I should be back on. You are welcome. Thanks for participating. I know sometimes the participation on these things is kind of low. I don't know. Sometimes I get 20, 30 people on here. Sometimes I get 10. So usually weekends are a little more busy. Well, there you go. Awesome. Have a good night. Appreciate you guys poking in here and looking through some coins with me. Come back on Thursday. I'll try to get back on Thursday. I don't schedule them out, but I will try to get on Thursday as well. So if not, possibly the weekend. Have a good night. Seabass, look forward to your email. Peace out.